That's some heavy-duty conjecture.
Funny, Ransom, you skipped the funeral, but you're early for the will reading.
Up your
Very nice.
Ransom.
Slap that
You gotta do this more often.
Now, can you share with me why you think Ransom believes he deserves that inheritance?
Well, I think most times guys who are born into privilege end up kind of lacking in perspective. And a victim's mentality usually goes hand in hand with that type of guy. So I think every character to some degree felt that they were in a position of deserving, you know what I mean? But again, like I said, that's the kind of myopic point of view that extreme privilege can kind of lead to.
When you are the sort of, not only the matriarch of a family, but the one who's the most responsible, you know, that kind of great wealth demands responsibility. There's no, I mean, if each of us had to make our case in the drawing room of why we would get it, Linda would win because she would talk about responsibility.
I just buried my 85-year-old father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
That this all demands focus and attention. And so I am a very responsible person.
Why do you think your character deserves the inheritance, though?
Look at me. Come on.
That's a good enough.
I deserve big money, let's face it.
Yes, I agree.
No.
Yeah.
What was the most exciting thing to you about the script when you got it?
Just that it was a fun thing to read. I laughed out loud. I mean, and that's just terribly rare to get a script that does that. It's rare to get a piece of writing that makes you laugh out loud.
You will find me a respectful, quiet, passive observer of the truth.
I saw every character leap out of the page at me. So I wanted to be involved. I wanted to be involved immediately.
A brilliant script.
Yeah.
That's the story.
No one felt perfunctory. Yeah. Every character felt fleshed out and deliberate and relevant.
That's it. I mean, really. I mean, we just, you get handed a script like that. It's like, you've got pearls on every page.
Well, I mean, that, especially when you have an amazing cast like this, that's my job, and that's one of the big challenges, is making sure everybody has enough room to really do their thing. You don't want to get short shrift with anybody in this movie.
You gotta credit the ability of this cast to know that they're part of an orchestra, and to know when the strings play and when the horns come out and when the big timpani drum has to come out. And for all of that to play and for all the other instruments to be supportive when they have to be supportive. And that was the experience of this film.
Family has desperate motives. And when good people get desperate, the knives come out.
Was there a specific scene that you read in the script that you were most excited to see come to life?
I love my scenes with Christopher Plummer. I think it was just such a beautiful, really full, like so many moments full of this beautiful love, caretaker-patient relationship and friendship, and you understand why they both do what they do and how much they actually root for each other, and they're the ones that feel like the real family.
And it's so, you're right, and those scenes are so important to the movie, you know what I mean? In terms of a cast full of these deplorable people, it's important that the two people who are actually good, you root for them.
I just remember some of the scenes that I enjoyed filming the most were when the whole family gets together, because family is such a big theme within this film, and it is such a stellar ensemble cast that when you put the family and the cast together in a room and you add on to that the situation that they're put in, it just made for some of the most ridiculous and funny and fun takes to film.
What? Can we ask why? Has something changed?
No.
No, it hasn't changed, or no, we can't ask?
Well, for me, it was the performances. For me, you write all these characters and you try and illustrate them in the script so that they're very colorful and exciting, but nothing compares to when these actors show up on the set and actually start saying the words and start bringing these people to life. And everyone, I think one of the things I'm really happy about, I feel like you can tell how much fun everyone's having on the screen. And that's a true reflection of what it was like shooting the movie with everyone.
All of them lied to me. There is one guilty party behind it all.